Hi, guys. Welcome back to the What the Actual
Hello.
Health podcast.
Mhm.
As you know, we were away for quite a while and we are starting to come out with a couple of new episodes.
Mhm.
So, we are thinking of topics that are easy to digest, na
Yes.
hindi naman masyadong too highly scientific
Mm.
or too hard to understand or implement in our daily lives.
Yep.
So, today, Harvey and I decided that we're going to talk about what the safe ba yan
Oo.
na, focusing on everyday products that we use
Yeah.
na we don't really think twice about.
Yeah.
But could be,
You think na harmless kasi you
yes.
don't even know na meron sa lalagyan niya or sa
Basta
yeah,
daily products na lagi
exactly.
nating ginagamit.
Oo.
And number one is plastic bottles.
But before that, a
Okay.
lot of the times iisipin ninyo that these things hindi naman yan kinakain
Yeah.
Hindi naman yan kasama ba sa nutrition content nyo dapat yan? Well, if you think about the way the body is, pag hinawakan mo lang siya or nalagay mo sa skin mo, any of these things, this is all
Absorbed in the
absorbed in the
body.
body.
So, hindi
Oo.
lang, the delivery system is not just pag
Oral.
oo.
Mm.
Pwede rin na pinapahid or
Yeah.
hinahawakan or pinaglalagyan ng things that we consume.
Oo.
Okay.
Okay.
And number one, plastic water bottle.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start with the water bottles na pag nauuhaw ka, wala kang dalang water bottle, bibili ka sa convenience store ng tubig.
Tama.
Yung bote na yun.
Mm.
And more often than not, tayo, hindi naman natin mauubos yung isang bote na yun eh.
Mm.
For those na merong sasakyan, iiwan sa kotse,
Yes.
maaarawan, tapos pagbalik, iinumin.
Oo. Kasi pagbalik mo siguro, natamaan na ng aircon, hindi na mainit yung bottle like yung kanina, inumin mo na lang, uhaw na uhaw ka
Yes. And, you know what? That might be the reason na your hormones are screwed up.
Yeah.
If you're a woman, pwedeng nasa-screw up yung hormones mo in terms of your period, in terms of your female hormones. And then, even that's also a concern for thyroid health, di ba?
Yeah, and not just that, and long-term effects of it. If you're doing it all the time, you're buying it
Yes.
all the time, ganun yung default mo, the long-term effects of it are a lot more chronic sa
Yes.
body.
Oo.
So,
Kumbaga, sinasabi mo na sa sarili mo. Actually, this is one sign. I remember you guys mentioned that you saw in the practice. You had a client na lagi siyang pagod. And you're thinking kompleto naman ng tulog, maganda naman yung pagkain. Then you found out na meron siyang bote na mahilig siya mag-reuse ng mga
Plastic water
mineral
bottles.
water bottle,
Oo.
distilled water bottle.
Oo. Mahal
Na-
daw kasi. Mahal daw kasi yung minsan nagtitipid tayo.
Mahal bumili ng reusable.
Oo, yung
Oo.
stainless, di ba?
Oo. So,
Oo.
pwede kasing, kaya laging pagod. Or for women, yung nag-hair fall ka, pwedeng your thyroid hormone, your
Correct.
thyroid health is already so disrupted.
Correct.
And
Ano ba
that
yung
can be a cause, yung reuse ng water bottle or
Oo.
iniiwan yung plastic na water bottle sa ilalim ng araw.
isa pang possible thing na nagko-cause niyan? Syempre, maski bibilin mo yan sa convenience store, di ba? Pag binili mo yan sa convenience store, nung binili yan nung convenience store,
Bago i-deliver sa convenience
bago
store.
i-deliver yan sa convenience store, sa Pilipinas tayo naaarawan yan,
Mainit.
naiinitan yan.
Sa delivery truck, hindi naman ang tubig,
Hindi man
hindi cold
air-conditioned
chain.
yan Oo
Hindi naka-ref
Oo,
na
diba?
van, reefer van na
So
tinatawag.
most likely pagdating sa malamig nga na bilhin nyo dahil nasa ref.
Pero bago dumating yun sa tindahan, naarawan na, nainitan na, and whatever the materials of the plastic are, leaches into the water that you're drinking.
They're called BPAs.
Yeah.
Right? So these are your BPAs na pumasok, ininom nyo, pumasok sa katawan nyo, yun talaga yung hormone disrupting talaga.
Pero interestingly enough, I've seen bottled water that says the bottle is BPA free.
BPA-free.
So if you can find that at the supermarket, convenience store,
At least a little
then,
better.
lesser evil.
Yeah, definitely.
And not just that, guys. Apart from those plastic water bottles from mineral, distilled, ngayon pa naman, there's so many sellers online. Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, na you're not sure of the quality of plastics.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of people are all after aesthetics, na ang cute-cute naman itong water bottle na to, I'll buy it and I'll use it. Without knowing, may standards yan May standards what kind of plastic is safe for
Correct.
human use.
Yep.
And minsan, pag sa mga ganong platforms, hindi nila na monitor 100% kasi nga, daming sellers. Just be careful about what water bottle you're going to buy.
And
use.
you can actually take it a step further in terms of these plastics, no? Usually kami sa bahay, wala kaming microwave oven, no?
Well, that's us,
right.
That's us.
So wala kaming microwave oven. Yung plastic din, pag iniinit, that's another thing na heating up plastic can cause harm to your body.
Kasi nga, you're heating up the plastic
Yes.
and, some residues of it can be found in your food or drink.
Correct.
Okay. Next, in the long list that we have today.
Okay.
Pero siguro we'll do a part 2 na lang din for this.
Definitely.
Okay. Favorite na mga tao, fabric conditioner or fabric softener.
Yep.
Para bang status symbol pag ang bango-bango ng damit mo. To the point na, ako personally, when I smell someone whose clothes are sobrang lakas ng Fabcon, I sneeze, naduduwal ako. No joke, ang arte na kumaarte. But it makes me gag. Kasi sobrang lakas nung amoy.
Hindi, talagang naa-aching ka talaga dahil I mean at the end of the day, hindi 'yon hindi 'yon ang scent na mabango. Pero hindi 'yon ang gusto ng katawan mo. Again, balik tayo dun sa this is inhaling. Hindi to oral. Pero kung tingnan mo yung katawan mo, papasok pa rin yan sa katawan mo.
Kasi you inhale it, volatile organic compounds,
Definitely.
VOCs, and your skin is being rubbed on it. In fact, there's a lot of studies now na people are getting lung cancer.
Right. I was about to get that exactly. Kasi,
and then, when you ask them,
are you a smoker? A smoker ka siguro. A lot of them are not smokers.
And not even exposed to secondhand smoke.
Yes. And there's an increased rise in women who are actually the higher on in terms of spectrum, sila yung ngayon natatamaan ng lung cancer. Now, kung tingnan mo yung what they're exposed to, they're not exposed, maybe not exposed to smoke, but they're exposed to chemicals all around the house that's being used.
Yes.
Diba? Not
And
to scare you, It's not to scare,
but, there have been so many clients at Barron Method na lung cancer. When you ask them, are you a smoker?
They're
No.
not.
Is anyone in your household a smoker? No.
Yeah.
And, there are research that shows that it's because of all of these artificial scents.
Yep.
Example na nga doon, yung Fabcon, or even cleaning materials.
Yes, definitely.
Pag nai-inhale, ayun, triggers lung cancer.
Ito nga yung cleaning materials, alam natin mabaho. Talaga, ayaw mo. Pero yung Fabcon, it's built for you to keep bango. Isisingutin mo pa.
Again,
bango.
The topic is, safe ba ito? So, it's just for us to, share our thoughts na start questioning if the daily things that you use, if the daily things or daily habits that you do
Sige,
are actually safe.
Ano ba alternative mo sa ganyan?
But alam mo, we've lived fabric conditioner free since we got married.
Yeah,
Hindi naman ako bumibili kasi ayaw mo.
Correct.
But I grew up in a household that uses fabric conditioner, Fabcon, fabric softener. Wala We don't really use anything. We just wash with detergent. And we try to buy detergent na hindi sobrang lakas ng amoy.
Yeah, good quality.
And if we really want to soften, for example, towels, white vinegar. That's what we do.
Oh, okay.
White vinegar yung pinapalagay as a final rinse. White vinegar and then banlaw.
Yeah.
Ganun siya.
Makes sense.
Kasi nga, at the end of the day, parang, oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys, nakakasuka na yung sobrang lakas ng amoy ng Fabcon. And it's harmful for your health and your lungs. Okay. Next topic natin, ito, hindi iniisip ng mga tao to, and it was a big, big, big topic in your Instagram, in the Barron Method Instagram.
Maybe a year or two ago,
Yes, oo, na parang nalalason ka. Receipts. And we're talking about resibo, yung thermal receipts.
Thermal paper.
Yes, thermal paper. Did you know that most thermal paper contain BPA?
BPA din.
And then, since it is thermal, paglabas ng
Nainitan.
resibo, mainit siya, and then ibibigay sa'yo, hawakan mo, habang mainit siya, na-absorb ng skin mo yung
Yes.
BPA.
Oo. Pero alam mo, a lot of the times, that something that you have to think about, pagka isang beses sa isang taon, isang beses sa isang buwan, hindi naman problema yan eh. Like, pipiliin mo ako kung mauuhaw ba ako o inom ako plastic bottle. Siyempre, it can be fatal for me kung dehydrated ako.
Yes.
I'll drink.
Yes.
Diba? But if I'm drinking it every single day, this is when it becomes really harmful for your body.
Yes. So ako, normally, what I do naman with receipts, instead of asking the cashier to hand it to me, palagi ko na muna sa paper bag. Para at least,
Yes.
when I need to touch it, hindi na siya mainit.
Correct.
And the commenters in the Baron Method Instagram page were saying na, kung ano-ano na lang, lahat na lang, bawal, chu-chu-chu-chu. Bakit? Meron bang resibo na safe, ganyan-ganyan, chu-chu-chu-chu. Guess what? In some countries, bawal ang resibo na may BPA.
Correct.
And we've seen that. In Europe, specifically in France, pagkabigay sa amin ng resibo, when you flip it over, nakalagay BPA-free.
Right.
Another place in the Philippines
Correct.
that has BPA-free receipt, IKEA.
Talaga?
Yes.
Of course. Okay.
IKEA has
There's
BPA.
standards.
Oo, BPA-free ang receipts ng IKEA.
Oo.
Try nyo, punta kayo ng IKEA, pagkabigyan ng resibo, flip it around, nakalagay, BPA-free siya. Which means, most of the thermal receipts, thermal paper,
Full of BPA.
has BPA.
Lahat yan ha. I mean, araw-araw, pag meron kang bibilin, and halos lahat tayo, araw-araw may bibilin. Meron nga sa parking, makakakuha kayo parking receipt eh.
Oo.
Diba? O parking sticker. O halos lahat yan. Gasolina. Everything.
Again, the problem is the frequency of exposure.
Yes,
Kasi kung
exactly.
hindi ka namang mahawak ng resibo on a daily basis, alam mo, I think you'll be fine. Didn't you have a client na ang trabaho niya mag-handle ng receipts?
Yeah. She's basically the head of the accounting of their
Then
business.
thermal paper.
Then thermal paper. So she's the one giving the receipt, the cash all the time. So yun. You add
naging
one to one.
condition?
Ayun, definitely a hormone disruption.
Thyroid
issue. Clinically, subclinical hypothyroid.
Yeah.
Yun
So,
yung nangyari.
again, guys, we're not saying na you hold the receipt and then, you're dead. Doesn't work that way.
All of these things, it builds up in the body over time. So, again, the pathway of that, how it enters your body is through your skin. So, ang tinatawag dyan is transdermal.
Yes.
So, it comes
it's
through,
transdermal.
it's
yes.
absorbed through your skin. And anything that goes in will go through your liver, will go through the process pa din. So,
you need to detox it, you need to process it.
yeah.
Okay? And then last for this episode, because we only have about 8 minutes left. Ito pa, isa na namang malaking issue to nung diniscuss mo in the Baron Method Instagram. Kasi people, sometimes I don't know if it's selective hearing or selective understanding. We talked about deodorant. So most deodorant products in the market contain aluminum.
Saka antiperspirant.
Yeah, deodorant, antiperspirant. Okay. Most of them contain aluminum.
Correct.
And then, as usual, mga tao, ano na lang, hindi na ako magde-deodorant.
Mabaho na lang
baho
ako.
ko. Tapos, paano yan? Pag ginajabar ako, ganyan, hindi naman pwedeng ganun. Guys, when we tell you that certain deodorant and antiperspirants contain aluminum, it means merong antiperspirants and deodorants na walang aluminum.
Yes.
It's a matter of finding it. It's a matter of reading the label.
Right.
Bakit ayaw natin ng aluminum in deodorants?
Well, all of those the aluminum kasi is heavily linked to mga neural diseases. Neurological, like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, these things
Parang
are...
yung excess heavy metals in the body.
Excess heavy metals that your body cannot expel. Minsan, nandun na pupunta.
And then, for women who use antiperspirant because you put it here and then the sweat gets stuck.
Toxins can't come out.
This is, simplified as I understand it as a lay person. Your sweat is a detox process.
Correct.
And then you block it from coming out.
Correct.
Ano ba to?
Lymph nodes.
Your lymphatic system gets blocked.
Yep.
Which is your body's natural waste elimination.
Yes.
So, you think about it. You block your waste elimination system. What happens to your body? The toxins, the waste that's supposed to come out, of course, there's other ways that your body processes waste, but that's one channel. It just gets reabsorbed into your body.
Links to breast cancer.
Yeah.
Let's face
There has been studies that linking
strong links.
antiperspirants to
And deodorants.
incidence of breast cancer.
Yes.
So yun, those are the 4 products just for this episode.
Easy.
If you have any questions na you're wondering, safe ba to? Kasi narinig na namin before na baka hindi siya safe. Drop it in the comment section and we'll discuss in the next episode.
Or you want to take a stand. Okay,
Yes.
sige, I believe in these guys. I want to make changes. What can I do? What can I swap with? Incidentally, just to let you know, I don't know if this is too much information, huh? But
Alam ko
I
na. Me
don't
too.
use deodorants.
Not anymore.
Okay.
And if I absolutely have to, kasi a women's hormonal cycle,
month, yeah.
yes, affects how we smell. So there are days that I still use deodorant, but I look for a deodorant that doesn't have aluminum, definitely, and other hormone disrupting ingredients.
And maybe because also my diet is relatively
Yeah, guys,
so clean.
wala siyang BO. Kahit
Wala
sweaty
akong
siya.
pawis yung may
None.
pawis ako pero yung
Wala
amoy
akong
ng pawis ko hindi ganun kabaho. Walang baho. I don't think mabaho. Hindi pa naman nagrereklamo yung
No, wala talaga.
asawa ko.
Promise. Kasi when he's sweaty, he naturally doesn't like to hug me kasi he feels sticky. But I force him to hug me. Wala talagang amoy, guys. Well, maybe that's a topic for another episode.
Yep.
But we kind of touched on that your gut health is, linked to how your body is, how your body smells.
Definitely.
Whether there's an odor or there's not. But yeah.
If you don't eat shit, you don't smell like shit.
Grabe yun.
Sorry.
Anyway, okay. For recap, plastic water bottles, stop reusing them, stop buying cutesy water bottles na plastic
Or any
from
plastic
online shopping
containers.
platforms.
Yes.
Tapos hindi ka naman sure kung food safe siya.
Tama.
Number 2, receipts. Number 3, fabric conditioner or fabric softener. Your body will thank you for it when you avoid those. And last but not the least,
Deodorant.
or
Yes.
antiperspirant. Kasi nga, guys, these are daily things that we use, that we take for granted. And daily use of this, or not even daily, frequent use of this, the effect compounds in our body.
Yep. It builds up in the body over time.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's what the Actual Health Podcast. Again, guys, if there's something that you think, you're unsure if it's safe or not, is this safe ba talaga? Hindi ko na matandaan, is this safe ba talaga? Is this really safe? Basta something like that. Drop it in the comment section and we'll try to discuss it in the next episode.
Let us know.
Thank you.
Bye.